Even though it's after 2 o'clock and I desperately need some sleep, I guess I'm stupid enough. I figured I'd check Freedom Phoenix real quick and go through, and I see 10 comments on this Ernie Hancock note to the delegates to the Libertarian National Convention. And I had made a comment in there, and the comment was followed up with a comment by Mr. Don Wills, and I had to respond to this. And a little more than just words on paper needs to be my response, I feel. Um, Don writes, I'm a libertarian, I'm not an anarchist. I believe that government is an inevitable aspect of human culture and that government can be good and evil. In a generally free society, politics is the way the people control government and attempt to have it do good and not do evil. I believe in the principles that underlie, I think he meant that underlie the Constitution of the United States, which is the finest political framework created by man. He follows up and says, I fall into the group that Ed accuses of having no principles. I'm offended by that. I have principles. They are simply different than those of anarchists like Ernie and Ed. Okay. I want to refute this here. Now, what he's referring to is my comment. I was talking about as a common sense kind of guy and a national delegate currently at the Libertarian National Convention. I'm having a hard time even believing that any principled libertarian could ever dream of abandoning those same principles that make them who they are for the sake of growth, wealth, size, popularity, power in any form. If you are new, like I was in 2008, be advised that there's a power struggle currently going on for the soul of libertarianism itself between two basic groups with decidedly different mindsets. Those who stand on their principles, no matter how unpopular the truth, refusing to candy coat reality for any reason, and work almost continually, night and day, spreading information to an inundated populace that was educated by the very powers that are bound and determined to reach the goal of total domination. And those who believe that the ends justify the means, that sacrificing some, for now, of those principles in order to increase membership and therefore donations and make the party a bigger collective than that currently power in order to take that power and wield it for good. He says that I'm accusing him of having no principles. I never said that, sir. You have principles. You just have decided to help, get rid of some of those, sacrifice some of those for what you can gain with Mr. Root. He goes on, Ernie, of course, Ernie says he's an anarchist. I am not an anarchist, okay? He says that I do not believe that ends justify the means. I believe that limited government is a good thing, and I believe that the LFP should work towards the goal of electing politicians who will work to limit government to the functions intended by the founders. Well, Mr. Wills, I guess you do not know me. And if you'd like to go to www.articlesoffreedom.us, you can read the works of the Continental Congress 2009, of which I am a co-author of. And it's basically a document documenting violations of the Constitution and what can be done to correct those violations. So that's my rebuttal to your comment, sir. You go and read those Articles of Freedom and then come back and comment some more. Okay? I'm going to go get some sleep.